know. Let's see. Hopefully this sounds okay. Hopefully this sounds okay. Yep. Cool. We are not cutting in and out, which is great. Okay. I'm just gonna go through here, kind of pick out a few little things that I don't want to use, because I don't think I need to keep out this whole that's cute. He's on something else though. How cute is that? That's so cute. Dragons. Gee, what are these out? Kitty cat. Cute. Oh, isn't he cute? These are adorable too. A lot of boxies. A lot of boxies. Did our guys tell off? Oof, no, almost though. How terrible would that have been? That would have been so bad. Right. That would have been awful. My lord. I think he's gonna be too big. These are just images, that, like digital ones that I've gotten from Etsy, or things that I've stamped off myself. And that thing. Thank you, whoever gave me a thumbs up. Let's see. Do I want... Go away, Flaw. There's always that one flaw that bothers me. I have to get something like on the smaller scale. That's pretty though. I want to use that. I like looking through other people's digital stuff just to see what they have and what I don't have. Yeah, I watch videos of just people looking through their stuff. So that's kind of cute. This is the thicker piece. I'm gonna try to use that blue one on something because it's adorable. Just thinking. Doesn't mean I'm going to use all these that I pull out. It's just getting an idea of what I have and what I could use. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, he's cute too. This is a cute little one. Those are itty bitties. Maybe I'll just a few more to give myself a few more choices. See, I like the shape of this one. Okay. That's supposed to be like, it's so weird. Some of them are so odd looking. There's so many different kinds of mushrooms, it's kind of crazy to think about, you know what I mean? Okay, now, let's see what we can use out of this. This could definitely be used on something. Let's see, that's way too big. They're pretty, I just haven't cut them out. It's definitely a certain look I'm kind of going for, so. That's why I'm passing up on some things and other things I'm not. Hello? Well, thank you. I hope you like looking at my stuff. These are just washi tape stickers, which means that they're kind of thin and more see-through. So they're a pain in the butt though to take the backing off. So yeah. Nikki Love, there's a drink catcher. Ooh. Hello. That's what Nikki likes. Alright. That's way too big. That's cute though. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay. I think that's good enough for now. As I keep wanting to look through more. I just love looking through my stuff. Yes. And these I got on AliExpress too. All these little washi stickers. And then this is one that I would stamp myself and then inked around it and tore it out on a piece of paper. These are like Tim Holtz ones that I bought from like Hobby Lobby or something like that. Those are almost gone. I've got a very few of those left. They're very good quality. You can put paint on them, ink on them. Like these, you can do that also, but with the ones that I printed out, for instance, like this big one, I don't have a laser printer. So if I was to put something like water on there, it would mess up the color. So that's which is okay, but it makes it a little bit harder to use. Like you can't use it in all the ways I would want to. So I might eventually invest in a different printer. I don't know. Mr. Owl. I got a couple owls in there, so we may not put any more owls, but we got 2 birds. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, sweetheart. I hope you're doing good too. Been thinking about you. Okay, these are just birds. Just different birds. I tried to separate them in different containers so that when I'm looking for something, it's not impossible to find. Not saying that it isn't hard still, but no, not the kind that I print out on my printer, no. But like these ones, yes. Oh, well just sit and watch. You don't have to type a lot or anything like that. But this one, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to. I could put ink on it, which I will, but like on the sides, but I couldn't really coat it with anything. I mean, I could, but it had to be really, really thin. So, but anyway, that's fine. Okay, let me give you an idea of what we're doing. I have some pieces that are already finished. So I'm just gonna stick them, or almost finished. I have to finish this one side on this one, and I'm trying to get this one done, and it's already, listen, it's already like chunky, so I'm just trying to find stuff to go in the pockets and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm finishing this up. Let's see. Some of these have these little, you know, pockets that I've made. I've put half circles just where you can tell it is a pocket. I may not put this one in it because it really doesn't go. But it was tall enough, not too tall. So, but anyway, that's an idea of what we're doing. I try to think. I just have this stuck in here. I need something small enough to stick in here. So this is a lot of how I figure things out. I make things myself. Like this is just from a book I got at the thrift store. I ripped out a page, folded it in half, and then glue it together, make it thicker, and then I think it will be the perfect height to go in here. I'm going to decorate it and collage on it to make it fit, you know, the thing. But we have to see. That's not gonna. This is gonna be too wide. Yep. So in order for me to do that, I would have to trim it, which is fine. That's no big deal. Let me grab my ruler here. Move this over. Move this out of the way. For now, we'll do that one in a second. This is, I think Jill, you've seen it. This is a ruler that I use to shorten things, because it's got a serrated edge, and then this one's got even a crazier one, and it comes with like a water brush, so that when you tear it, it has like a decorative edge around the paper, and then it also serves as a ruler. It's got like a ruler on it. But I'm not a big one to measure things. I just kind of go with the flow. And, you know, I don't like everything to be perfect. So we're just going to see if we can get this stuck in here. And if it'll work. Yeah! Yeah! It fits. It's a little too wide. So let's see if we can, I might just cut this just a little bit. It's not going to be perfectly straight, which is fine. But hey, you know, I should have a lot straighter than that. Good Lord. If I wanted to get it straight, I could. Let's see. Where is a pen? Or a pencil? I have a paint pen. You know, where is something? You know, you have all this craft supplies around me. And do you think I could grab a pencil really easily? I have markers. I don't want markers. Hey, dang. I'm going to try not to make too much noise. I like that I never saw a ruler like that. Yeah, it's very useful. These are actually watercolor pencils, so since I got them up here, we may use them. So we'll just get whatever. And there's a story behind this little box. My husband, they were getting rid of some stuff at work, and somebody had retired, and they were cleaning out her area, and there's like a cart they have where you can pick up free stuff, and he saw 2 boxes like this, And he was so excited that he could bring this home. And he was like, you think you can use these? And I'm like, of course, I'll find a way to use it. It was so funny. So he felt like he had really accomplished something that day. Well, quite cute. Okay, so quite adorable. Okay, I got distracted. So I distracted myself. No, isn't that sweet? It's like the cutest little things that he does. I think that's so funny. He thinks he is so, you know, he accomplished something. So, which I'm really grateful for it. I was really grateful for you. I think that's going to be fun. I won't need it coming up. Okay, so this is the one we're going to work on to go in this pocket. Alright. This is just made out of a, like, envelope, like, I'll show you. An envelope like this one that you get out of your mailbox. You know how we all have this stuff, and a lot of our stuff is done over, like, online, right? So I just use those instead of just throwing them away. I make stuff out of them. I'm sure it feels good to have someone that loves you so much. Yes, it does. And I love how he's like so supportive and he gets excited. It's really cute. I have to say that it's really cute. Okay. We don't need you now, sir. Go over here in case we do need you. Okay. Now, first off, you're stuck with this, and you're like, huh, what do I do with this? There's nothing I can possibly do with it. I know what I was going to do. I was going to straighten that because it was really crooked. Sure. But, you're thinking, what would you, how do I start? Right? And actually, it just took a lot of practice and trial and error, finding my own style and how to do things. And collages, something I really enjoy, and I always end up using it in some form of fashion in anything that I'm making, and I don't do it on purpose. And it's just something that I started to do, and it became like a habit. So let's see. Helen is texting us. What is it? Okay, they'll listen to this text, okay? I just had a really weird compliment from the bus driver. She told me that if there was a game show, she would pick me to be on it. And she told me that I would be quick to answer after a buzzard. I don't know what that means. It means that you're smart. My friend Julie says hello. There you go. And that means you're smart. You silly girl. She's so silly. Weird compliment. That is kind of a weird compliment, isn't it? My mom said hello, Julie. Okay. Alright. I got this ready. Okay, that looks so much better now, doesn't it? It doesn't look as lopsided. Okay, so what we're going to do, I got a buttload of paper over here. Set this up in here. Okay. I have a bunch of this, like, different piece of paper left over. Yeah, especially for a stranger it is, but at least it was a lady that was a bus driver, so hey, I take it as a compliment. You know what I mean? And I'm using Aleene's Tacky Glue, which is, you can get it from Walmart, you can get it from the Dollar Tree, you can get it from Amazon. It's one of the cheaper ones that you can use. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, you can also use a glue stick, but this is what I have to hand. And there we have. Hello to your mom. Yeah, she is. She worked, like, sitting with someone for like 3 days, and so she's on disability and she can only get a certain amount of time. So she worked all she could work in like 4 days for the month. And I was like, well, you almost killed yourself. Those 4 days, but now at least you don't have to work anymore this month. So she'll probably be up here driving me crazy because she's bored. But whatever, you know, that's fine. Okay, let me turn. So I'm going to just have this. What I do when I collage, let me, if I can explain it, is that yes, I do. That's why I'm going to get her to come up here and spend some time with me and stuff. Yeah, maybe we go out to like some thrift stores or something. She loves thrift stores. My mom, I swear to God, can find a diamond in the rough every time. So I get the edge of the paper and line it up with this edge. Most of the time, that's what I do. And I start, if I had like a big piece, I usually start from the edge and work my way around. Now, I'm going to get some ink here. You've seen this before. And so let me get my ink. I love using ink. I don't have to, but it just brings it all together to me. Something I like. And I've had these ink pads for like a year and a half, some of them 2 years, and they still work. You can get refills on these, so it's a lot cheaper to get the refills for the pads instead of buying new ones. The new ones cost like, you can get them on sale sometimes and they're like $3 something, but you can get them 40% off. But it's cheaper to get the refills and just re-ink it, you know. So I just do the edges just so that it brings it more together and it kind of makes the pattern stick out. And it ages it up, see? So I'll just stick this here. Time consuming, but very therapeutic for me. I love doing this. It's very therapeutic. Especially if my glue will come out. There we go. And the trick is if you don't want to use a lot of glue, you just put a little bit down and then you just get and smush it around with your fingers, so that way you don't have to you know, squirt it around the whole thing. Cause you know, who has time to go buy buttloads of glue? Even though I have plenty in reserve, trust me. Yes, it is very, very, I know I get addicted. So, we kind of want to stay with the color scheme, which I have this one as well. This is just a leftover piece. So, we're going to just put that, and this is going to be like a journal card that you can write on the back of, is what they're called. So, which way do I want to do this? Do I want to do that, and then I have book page going? Sure. Sure. So, I like using some patterned paper and usually some kind of book page for the writing and some sort with it. So you see how the edges are on both of these. So yeah, that's how I do it. And then we'll look for some kind of like book page. And I like to find old book page that has like old looking paper. The older the book, the better. Which I've gotten really lucky in finding some old looking stuff now. I like the ones that are aged and it looks yellow around the edges, but you know, this is kind of brittle. So we'll just see what we got here. So we'll just glue this down. Yes, I love the smell. I love the smell. It's like crayons. It's like, it reminds you of being in elementary school, you know? It's just those like really good smells. I know I'm weird. I love the smell of crayons. I love the smell of old book page. That's just, I'm weirdo, okay? Actually, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to tuck this one underneath both of these. Because I don't like this straight edge on that. It's amazing what you can get. Like magazines, you can use images out of magazines. You could use images out of, like I said, junk mail. You know when you get coupons in the mail? I mean, I keep everything. And I'll use those and I'll find the words that I can use and I'll clip those out. When I was first starting, that was one of the first things that I did actually, was do that. Come on, get up there. Not weird? I'm glad you don't think it's weird. You used to love to smell it too, but I just can't smell anything anymore, LOL. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay. I also have like coffee dyed paper that I can use. We're going to take the straight edge off of this because I don't want to have that. For this, let's see. I'm just seeing what looks right, what looks okay. Let's see if I can use something else. See, I don't really like that. I just have to try different things until I like it. Some things, see, I like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. See, I like that, I like that. Yeah, when my mom was in the hospital, I fell in her room and broke my nose. I remember you telling me that. The bone went all the way through. Ugh. Yeah, I remember you telling me. Ugh. Ugh. That seems so painful. Oh my goodness. See, Julie, I would have the same luck. I would have the same luck. And you know, it would happen to me at night. In the most inconvenient times. Like, and it would happen to me while I'm starving and hungry as hell. Something like that. I swear. And it would happen to me on the weekend. It would be the most inconvenient time possible. What did your mom say? Did your mom say anything? My mom would tease me and be like, it has to still be about you somehow, huh? She couldn't, I didn't think she could. Oh. Well, if my mom could at that time, she probably would have teased me and said, still about you, huh? Every time we go to the hospital. Always has to be about you in some way, huh? I'd be like, oh yeah, you know I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose, busted my nose open, just so I could be the one having something done. She would, make a joke about it somehow. I'm looking for something else that will go. Like in the tones that I have here. What do we have? Well, I don't have a lot of paper. I have a lot of paper. Look. I just go through and see what I want. Let's see. Pinky. Yeah, pink. Sure, why not? Jim was there. He propped his feet up on it. had to get up and repeatedly ask him to bring it to me. My gosh. You know, that happens to me too. When my daughter's here, my daughter uses my walker, as you may have seen. I don't know why the message got deleted. I have no idea. I didn't do anything. But, hold on. Let me see if I could. How do I mod you? Hold on. How do I do that? Because on Twitch you could just click on somebody's name and do it. I have to figure out how to go into the settings and do it. Content list, analysis, subtitles, copyright settings, monetization, channel, advanced settings, permissions. Oh yes, permissions. That's y'all. Add and change the position to allow YouTube community. Moderators. Add moderator. Paste the channel's URL of the. Okay, hold on a minute. I bet you. I'm gonna try to do this. Hold on. I bet you I could do this somehow. I know how I'll do it. Hold on a second. It's gonna be worth it when I mod you. Just give me a second. I have silly ways of doing this, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, let me pause that so I don't hear myself. And go to channel. And share. And copy. And I'm gonna go into our messenger. And I'm gonna get it, paste it in there. And then I'm gonna go on here. I'm silly. It's probably a lot easier way to do this, but this is just the way I thought about it, about doing it in the moment. Let's see, messenger. Come on, chats. And we're gonna copy. Copy. And then we're gonna paste. Take her off. Save. Let's see if did it work. Type in there and see. You might have to refresh, but see if it's working. Cause I typed your URL in there. Yeah. Community. There's no moderator in there. Yes, now that's okay. It doesn't give me the save button. Block links. Approved members. Oh, okay, cause so you can maybe I need to take this off. Hold on. I'm pretty good at figuring this stuff out. Okay, we should be good. Cause your picture came up. No, I think we got it. I think I got it. So excited. Yeah, there we go. I'm so silly. I get excited about the silliest little things. I'm pretty good about, fast about figuring those kind of things out. You're welcome. Because I've streamed for, you know, a while, so. Even though it's a different platform and a completely different, you know, system and everything and how they do things, I still could figure it out. There's even a setting in there that gives you the power to allow certain people to share links, even if you're not a mod. So, I didn't even know that was a thing. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, me neither. I didn't know that until just now, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I wonder if Sally knows that or whatever. Because that's a useful thing to figure out, you know. It's very useful. Okay, we are almost done here. Put a little something. I got so many little pieces. Shouldn't have a problem finding something that would work. Let's see. Do I want some green? Do I want some more? Probably some of this. Yes. Yes, it is. See, that's one of the reasons why I don't like advertise a lot that I'm going to stream. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with people doing that. You know, that's in our group. You know, that's cool. But to me, I don't want to make a big deal about it. And if people want to stop in and say, hey, they see me on here, that's fine. But, you know, I don't want to have to, like, start sticking to a schedule or having to worry about streaming when somebody else isn't streaming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of do my own thing. I did not make sure that they didn't have a cuss word. Nope, no cuss words. We're good. I'm leery of new people, especially after something. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Really? Oh my god. Honey, I'm sorry. It's so sad with that there's so many people that we think we can trust, and then they still end up screwing us over somehow. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna put some coffee dye paper on here so that way it can be written on. So that's what I'm doing. Isn't it funny how I just have a little bitty workspace now? I have this big old table, but I have like a few inches of space that I've saved myself to be able to work in. I don't know if that happens to you when you're working on sewing or whatever, but I'm terrible at that. And I see a lot of ladies having the same problem. Yes, do you ever dye stuff? Oh, with beads? No, I saw that though. And I want to do avocado dyeing. But I also saw Kool-Aid dyeing last night. And I was like, ooh, Kool-Aid dyeing. And my husband was like, we could try that. And I'm like, oh, we need to. So. Yes, that's true. That's definitely true. You definitely have to wear some kind of gloves if you dyed with that, because that will stain everything. That would stain forever. So, but she used cherry, grape, and I think she used lemonade. So I don't know how the lemonade turned out. I saw the red and the purple, but I didn't see the yellow. Yeah, she said, hey, just make sure you don't put like sugar in it or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, imagine. Okay, that's what we got so far. Pretty much. That's it. So I'm just going to ink around the edges here just a little bit. Just to, you know, make my heart content. And once it dries, it won't be as flexible. See how it's kind of, like, you can move it. But once it dries, it kind of stiffens up a little bit. Giggity. But now we get to decorate. So that's why we're going to pull down some of this stuff. Hold on, I'm going to beat real quick. Snowball's going to go to the bathroom. Okay, now I'm stuck in a stinky ring. Wonderful. I'm just pulling out some stuff here. Now I need to remember, which way did that go? I think I was sticking this way. So I can't do it long ways. So I gotta do it this way. Something I gotta remember. Do I want it this way? You're gonna look better with the pink. Get back over there. Get back over there, paper. Would it look better with the pink? Ooh, it does. I was thinking about the blue, but I need to have something that's got a little bit of blue in it before I do that. Could use that one or this one. I like this. I need the label though. I need the label. Let me see, I'm gonna get a label here. Here's one. It's too big, I think. Yeah, nope. I need a small one. I need a small one. Where'd it go? Oh, here's this too. You can look up looking around here. Hello. Sorry. Knocking everything around here. See, that one works better. Stuff over again. Ah! Yeah, it works better. Is there one that's even smaller though? Could we go even smaller? Look at the little bunny rabbit. Ah! Come back here. Little bunny rabbit is so cute. That's Christmas. December 22nd, 25th. That's not gonna work. Well, that's a possibility. I swear I could spend 2 days doing this. There we go. See what I mean? It just takes the right one. Okay, so we're gonna ink up, let's see. Do I have I am gonna do something different here. Now this is how easy they are to change. It's got Velcro, and then you just stick the next one on there, kind of straight. And I'm gonna switch to a lighter color. Let's use Victorian Velvet, and I'm going to use Victorian velvet to kind of go around this one right here. Just to give it a little bit of a pink shade, so that not everything is you know, brown and dark looking, but it gives it some kind of like shadow so that it gives it depth. To me it does. Now, here's the hard part. Getting the back off of these. I love these, but this is the hardest part for me because I don't have the best coordination. So we might be here for a few seconds. Oh. Oh. Come on. Yeah. I got it. Holy crap. I don't have the best you know what I mean. So, yeah, I don't, you know, there. Oh, that's okay. You're fine. You're fine. This, I was trying to peel the back off of one of these stickers and it's clear, so it almost makes it impossible. See what I mean? To see it, so it's hard for me, to say the least. Yeah, how are you doing, Nikki? I miss you. I haven't got to talk to you much in chat. I know you've been busy though, but we love you. Don't put it on upside down now. Pay attention to what you're doing. If you hear kids, it's my little, it's my cousin's kids. Okay, so there you go. There's that. And that's the back where you can write on it. And I dyed this paper. So that's why it looks like that. So, but are we done? But wait. There could be more. Now, if I use this stuff, this is glitter glue. It's like pearls, okay? The thing is with this stuff, it's amazing. But once you put it down, you can't touch it. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to put me a couple little dots. And we're going to put it up there on the keyboard, way out of my way so I won't touch it. And let's pray that it stays, you know, it doesn't get messed up. Okay. So we're going to put, I think I'm going to put some around, because you know how Sally talks about odd numbers and threes. It's true. See which way do I want to do it? Do I want to do it 3 this way or just 3? Because it is very aesthetically pleasing to add 3, even if you don't realize it. It's what they use in design too, as well as like composition. So okay, 3 there, 3 there. Now the thing is that I kind of want to have I have to do it now. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'm just trying to. Do this and not mess it up. I hope you have a good weekend. So, yep, that's what, I picked this up to show you if I don't mess it up. So they'll dry, you know. Cool. Alright, put that up there. Gonna leave it. I'm not gonna touch it again. Hands are away. Oh, good. Well, I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you, honey. Oh. Looky what I just did. That's why I say never mistakes. It can always be fixed. Alright, that never happened. Okay, so let's see. What else did we have to finish? Now, I am going to figure out, let's see, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? So let's do that. Get the journal over here so I can think and actually visualize this. So I put it on that side, which would be fine. And I glue that down. So it would flip out this way. See what I mean? But then you would have to be writing on it, and then it would be outside the book. Is that feasible? No. So it needs to be on this side, so that when you're writing, it flips inside, so that you have something to push down on it to write. If that makes sense. You had to think about all these kind of things when you're making journals. Is you had to kind of be like, okay, practically, does that work? Is that gonna work? You know? Does that make sense? Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna decorate the back of this. Now, does this have blue on it? Yes, it does. It has quite a bit. So I might use this other bird here that's got blue, so that it pulls the blue in on the other side. So that's just, I mean, I try to think about that stuff a little bit. I don't make it like a have-to thing, just because then I get stressed. And make sure what time he texts me. He said, send this to the ladies. It's not a party until the winter comes out. You know when you know you married the right person. There you go. Oh my god. That's freaking funny. You know who I think about when I see that? Think about Scarlet. That's definitely a Scarlet meme. Okay, I'm just putting some Distress ink on the side here to age it up, so that I told Julie earlier, it gives it depth and definition and stuff like that. You see what I was talking about earlier when I said, Julie, that when you put wet stuff on it, see what I have? Look at my fingers. It makes it fade, and that's what it does, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You just wouldn't want that to happen on the whole image, because then your image would be gone. But sometimes it looks cool. So we're just going to decorate the back of that, and then I'll show you how I'm going to glue this in. And then I still need to make a belly band for this journal as well. There's so many different things that you can do for journals, and you wouldn't think it would be that, you know, like, oh yeah, oh, it's a journal, what all can you do? Anything and everything. It's endless. So yeah. There we go. Now I'm going to grab, I also have this image, which I did, and I think I'm going to put this on the front of a journal that I was showing you earlier, the purple one, really. But this I can put Mod Podge on because it's got permanent ink. So that's the perks of having permanent ink. Is that right there? I get pretty fast at this. If you don't overthink it too much, you can actually get a lot of stuff done. I might add some gesso as well on this, just to show you guys kind of a different looks that you can get, so that you're not sitting there watching me doing the same thing. But yeah, I'm being stingy in the glue. What can I say? Okay. Now, like I said, I always had to find some book page. It just gives it a different, you know, texture. Yeah. And look, that's already inked. How nice. How convenient. I have so many pieces here. I like that, but I don't know. I don't have any more of that blue paper, do I? I might be out of it. It's just sadness. But yes, this is this Amazon packing paper. And this paper with the text on it is just from an old dictionary that I got at a thrift store that was ripped. Like, it was gonna be thrown in the garbage, pretty much. If I didn't get it and use it, they'd probably throw it in the garbage because it was not in a usable condition, and I was surprised that it was even there. So when I found it, I was like, okay, I'm taking it because I wanted to use it, you know. I might put this pink piece of paper over here on this because we need to have something that is going to pop out against, you know. I have this piece of paper here that's got kind of shiny on it. So yeah, definitely going to do that. You know, I didn't ink the brown paper because it really doesn't make that big of a contrast. To be honest with you, that's why I didn't ink that piece, if you're wondering. And this is jelly print paper that I made on some of my daughter's old notes and stuff that she was just going to throw away, and there was one side that had nothing on it, and I was like, you're not throwing that away, I'm using it. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, recycling, my dear. Let's see, what is this? What's this? What's this? And this is just some paper that I've painted. I actually copied on it and put some purple acrylic paint in it, and it came out really cool. That's what that looks like. Yep. Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Is it kind of like American Idol? Is that what you mean? Ah! Are you serious? Oh my god, when? Okay, I have an idea, but I don't know if I can grab it. I got to something that works. Isn't that awesome? Okay, this is just some lace from, I don't even remember what. I don't even remember what it's from, to be honest with you. But I go to thrift stores a lot, and get curtains, pillows, even like shirts, dresses, anything with like really pretty lace. And I don't like, necessarily get it to wear. I get it to tear it up and to dye it or whatever. I can't remember what this is from, what this piece of lace is from, but I'm going to show you what you can do with the lace or fabric or something. It's white, and that's why I always get white stuff, so that I can get this distress ink or paint and just go and add you know, some color to it. Now I have another idea. Will it work? I don't know. I haven't really tried this before, but I just got this idea. So I'm switching back, and I'm going to put some darker brown around. So I'm going to try to put it around the edge here, so that it's kind of like aged looking. I don't know if it'll work, but I imagine it will. Like a two-tone kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to put this kind of in the back, and then have him kind of right there. I'm gonna etch him in something. Then we'll have like a label, or we could have like something like that, or we could have, I'm just brainstorming right now just to see kind of what goes, if I should center it or not, flip it over. Just kind of messing around with the composition of things just to see what I like. I like that. Do I need something else? You think? This is the cool part of what can pop up in your head. Yeah, you don't believe it's singing. Well, what else would they do? They sing brilliantly. The wheels in my head are turning. See, there's like 3. Which I like, but I want something there. I want to use this bird. Hold on. I'm just making it a little bit smaller. See if it'll fit on better. I know what I need to do. I need to ink around it, and then that will help me get the composition better. Because if it's not inked, it's not right to me. This is gonna drive me nuts. Alright. That's fine. If we don't finish that, you know, it's fine. Let's go to something else. I need something with blue in it. Do I have any then? It's blue in it. I don't know. That looks good because that's got the green in it too, so. It is way cool, but I'm thinking about it too much. That's when I struggle sometimes, is I think too much. Instead of just throwing it down and, you know. Instead of struggling with it, like, for 2 hours. Some things come together, like, really fast. He's just not working on there. It's just not working for me. And I wanted to use him. But no. But I'm not going to make it, you know, I'm not going to make it work if it's not, you know. If it's not meant to work, then it's fine. We'll get there in the end. hell or high water. Y'all, better. It's not, I mean, thank you for saying I'm talented. I appreciate that. But it's a lot of trial and error and just finding your own style, because even though I've been doing this for like 2 years, not professionally, because I haven't sold anything, because I haven't really been confident enough to sell things, but you know, even me that's been working on this for like 2 years, different things, you know, and using different techniques, I struggle still. I still struggle. So did I just hear you right? Did I just read that right? Julie? What? Okay, I'm using Fabric Tech for you because this is a thicker cardboard piece. Okay, thicker piece, so we're just slapping this down, praying that it's gonna work. Well, you can't see my face, but my jaw is brought to the floor. And I'm laughing. I'm watching that. Holy shit. That's gonna be entertaining. They're doing like a parody thing. Is that what you're saying? They make this stuff called art glitter glue that would work a lot better on this, but it's like really expensive, so I haven't invested in it. You have to be really careful because you can rip things so easily. Alright. I will conquer this mountain. We're just going to sit here for a second, make sure it's all glued down. It's okay if it's hanging off, we can just turn it around. We can turn it over and trim it off. That's funny. Oh my God. Alright, well, I'm watching that. When is that happening? Okay, so let me show you how I'm going to glue this down in the book. Oops, come back here. Come back here, Scene. Ha ha! What the... What is this even? Oh, that's my other screen. Oh. Alright, I accidentally switched things. Excuse me. Oh my God, that's what happened. Okay. It just happens. Okay, sometimes it just goes off the rails. I try. Okay, so where is that now? I'm going to show you how to keep all my shit around. So, get big. Alright. Like I said, it's going to be on this side. Can't be on this side because it won't work properly, I feel like. Alright, so I'm going to find, I'm not going to do it yet in the center here. And so it's going to have to go down this way. And then flip out. So we're going to glue this down. And we're going to use fabric tape because that might be something that's flipped open quite a bit. If I ever do. Use it for a journal, or if I ever do one day sell things. I want to make sure that it is, you know, secure. And it's not going to fall, you know, apart or whatever. So, just going to kind of put it kind of in the middle of the page. Not directly. You need to be over a little bit so that it won't rip off, you know what I'm saying? And we have this that looks very odd. Yeah, I tell you, I don't wear a lot alike. Oh my god, no, I did not do that on purpose, but look. It like fits. Isn't that funny? I just grabbed something, I was like, that might work. It worked. Epic. I know, right? I did not do that on purpose. It just happened. That happens a lot in crafting when you're doing stuff. You don't plan things and it just happens. And it fits perfect. It's like, well, that's meant to go there. I'm not going to fight against that. Like I said, sometimes things come together really, really easy. And then sometimes it feels like it takes 2 weeks. So, and the reason I'm doing that is just because it looked really odd to me. And this is just the cut off end at this part of the envelope. So I used this part with the window for a pocket, and then I had this little part left, and that's what this is. You just kind of split it or cut it this way, and then in that way it opens. Thank you. So now you can write in here if you want, or put pictures or whatever you want, or tickets or what, you know. If you travel somewhere and you have something you want to keep, but you don't want to put it in a drawer, and you're like, you kind of want to let people know about your trip, this is kind of a cool way to do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just like kind of a cool thing to have to show family and stuff, you know, or just to keep for yourself. Now this is another thing, because I have a pocket back here. And there's not much more I can do with this because look how big it is. And look at him. I love this. I love doing quirky little cute things like this. I mean, look at him. That's just so funny. And then got this, I had a cut off from coffee to paper, and I was like, I'm not wasting that, right? Yeah, so I just made it into a little envelope here. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing. La la la. So you could put like you know, coins from somewhere that you went, or ticket stubs, or receipts, or whatever, you know. Okay, so this should fit. Back here, navy. Y'all, okay, good. So we have that made. So we're, and see, I like how it's like wonky and not cut perfectly. It's got like those edges. I didn't do that on purpose. It just came out like that. So what we're gonna do, I realized I glued that upside down. Look at that. It's upside down. Oh well, too late now. Alright, so I had to make something to go in this. He does look comfy. He needs a name though. And we gotta make a belly band for this too. I gotta remember. Belly band. So. Is this the one that fit in? Here we go again, Julie. I forget it. I forget all the time. Yes, it will fit. Okay, cool. Alright, so, like before, one side will be for writing. One side we'll decorate. We can decorate both sides. We could even have a little booklet flip like this. I might do that. So I have a big enough piece of paper that will fit this. Damn near close. You know what? We'll piece it, because sometimes that looks cool too. I like this side better. I like this side better because see, this has. You see how I sprayed it with a you know, spray thing, and then it's got gold in it. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see it in person. So we're just going to do that. We're going to make a little booklet. And this was a... oh! Okay, I'll tell you what book this was. That's why we're using it to cover up. I mean, it's a nice quality book. Okay, it's got a leather front. Okay, and it's got good quality paper. I didn't even know, and it was free. I didn't even know what the front said. Then I got it in the car, and I was like, my husband was like, laughing. And I said, what are you laughing about? And he said, yeah, of course you would rip this book off. And I'm like, listen, okay, that's not my intention. But it's going to happen. Hey, I am in certain ways. I am. But I lean more liberally. But that was just one of those weird coincidences. And he's over there snickering to himself, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, look. And I was like, what do you mean, look? What is it? And he says, just look. And I was like, oh my God, Becky. Look at her butt. I was like, really? I was like, of course I'd pick that. Maybe it's a self-conscious thing. Maybe not. I don't know. But we have a community drop-off for books. It started during the pandemic, and people would drop off books and stuff in this machine. And you could get one, and you could take one and leave one, or just leave whatever you wanted, or take it whatever you wanted. So of course, yeah, that was in there because of where I live is real conservative. So I was like, well, that's a really nice quality book, so I grabbed it. And then I went back, like, I don't know, a week or two later, and I was looking through there, and my husband was like, oh my God, I cannot believe what's in here. And I was like, what? And he's like, you will not believe it. And I was like, what is it? And so we were going to the restaurant right next door, and then he shows it to me once we sat down, because of course he tortured me and made me sit in a way, And I was like, just show me. It was a J.R.R. Tolkien book, okay, in there. And I was like, that was meant for me. The universe is working in my favor. It was, it wasn't the Silver Meridian. It was called, yes, I'm not kidding. It was, I can't remember the whole title, but it was The Children of, whatever that one's called. And I was like, holy shit. And I'm not kidding you. For the rest of the day, I had the biggest smile on my face, and I mentioned it probably about 20 times. Yeah, I was so happy. I was like in tears because I found that book for free. And somebody just threw it in there because they love me. And yeah, it works out that way. Like, they love me. They really love me. And I was like, I wonder who that person was, because now they're my best friend. Oh my God. My husband was like, you need help. And I'm like, well, you know, what can I say? I have to show you. I got this book. It's of Alan Reed, or Alan. I think Alan Reed or something like that. I can't believe I forgot. Maybe it's the rock. But he was one of the artists that did some illustrations for some of the Tolkien books in the 70s, and then he was one of the lead art designers on the film of the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, and so I was like, oh man. So I invested in the book. I thought about it for like 2 years. I went to this bookstore, and it was there, and it was, you know, a pretty decent price, and I pulled the trigger, and I bought it. So I have to show it to you. And it shows like all the armor and stuff that he designed, and the costumes, and the tower on the second movie, the 2 towers. And it's pretty cool. Really cool, actually. Okay, now I'm just gonna decorate this real quick. I'm gonna try not to do like little pieces. I'm gonna try to do bigger pieces so that it doesn't take as long for you guys to sit and watch. Actually, well, too late now. I guess that's getting covered up because I changed my mind. I want to have this be this whole piece, so it kind of looks like a book, and then I could put like, make it look like I have a binding or something if I wanted to. That would be really cool. Okay. She might want to buy one of her own. She would come after me, Julie, if it was Star Trek. Then she might tackle me, throw me on the ground, and run away. If it was something Star Trek related, then then we're talking, you know. Then that would be where she would throw down. Okay. See, things like this, it's not that hard. You know it. I know. I know. I told my dad about the thing that you built, whatever. The starship. And he was like, Ready to rumble! Yeah. You'd be like, fight! Tiger! Hadouken! Finish him! I'm a nerd. That's Mortal Kombat. Okay. There we go. There's that. Now, what I think would be cool with this is oh, you have three of them. I wish you had the original model. Man, yes. Thank goodness it's right here. Okay, we're gonna use some acrylic medium, okay, heavy gesso. You'll see why. It's gonna look cool. You're like, why are you putting that on that beautiful pattern? I don't know. Because it's something different. And I thought about it in my head, and we'll see if it works. Okay, see how it's like in my head. I was like, I want to do like the edges, you know, the top and the bottom, kind of mute it down a little bit. Just because it's something different. I'm just trying to show y'all different things that you can do. And this is like really thick, which it makes it harder to blend it out. So I'm gonna just spray some water on it and just blend it out with my finger. Yeah. Did I know that I was ever going to use this? No. I had no idea. That's what I like about creating. I just go with it. And when I go with it, stuff comes out better. Really, it does. So there's that. So we'll have to let that dry. We could dip some ink on it. We could, I have some gelatos as well. That's why it's good to hang on to stuff. Yes, it is. Okay, I could put that directly on it, but first I want to just put some right here down on my mat because I'm kind of scared to just put it straight on there. And then we're gonna put more water on here because all this is water-based stuff. Is I don't want to put too much on it. I don't know if it's just gonna give it a sheen or what it will do. I might want to put it directly on there. Yeah, that barely shows up. That's not gonna work. Unless, hold on. I'm trying to think here. So a Clorox wipe. I have Clorox wipes and baby wipes under my table because you never know when I'm going to pull out paint or whatever. I get in the mood and just start pulling out all kinds of stuff. So here we go. I'm going to pull out some of my inks here, and we're just going to see what happens. Now we have one called Fired Brick, and it looks like this. Okay. Try that a bit. Okay. Ooh, pretty, huh? And then we have Fossilized Amber. Looks like that. Okay. Being careful not to touch the other one, you know, with the orange. Then what you can do is put a little bit of water, okay, and get your. You can use a paintbrush if you want to. If you don't want to put your fingers and you feel kind of weird about it, you can do that. Me, I don't really care. You know, it doesn't bother me. I don't mind it. And this kind of stains a little bit, but it'll come off. It's not like, you know, it's all water based. I have never used these two colors together, but I know they will go well together. I just haven't done this before, so, and I don't think I've ever, I don't remember if I have or not, but just by watching YouTube videos and trial and error, and I don't even know if this is going to work very well, but I'm just going to dip this in and flip it, dip it in the yellow, flip it, and dip it in the yellow. Alright. Kind of just all trial and error, and yeah. So what we need to do is sit and wait for this to dry, and then we'll put another layer on top. So you see how it's kind of blended into that gesso that I used. Gesso is a really good base for paints and stuff. It makes a big difference if you put gesso down first. The color is a lot more easier to blend and move, and it's just more vibrant in my opinion. Now I have this left over. Now we know we're not going to let this ink go to waste, right? We just know that. So why don't we just open this up and just, you know, wipe up the rest of it on the inside. And then, see how it's bunched up there? I don't like how that color is all on one spot. Well, you should be able to move. Should be able to move it a little bit. If not, it's okay. See, since I've wet it, it kind of picks up the rest. So we're going to let this sit and dry. And then we'll come back and finish it. Now, this is the one I got. This mat is so, yeah, she does. She likes to do crafts. Yep. But this is why I invested in this mat. And I waited until I got it 50% off. It took me a year and a half, but I got it for like 25 bucks. It's normally 50. And my husband was just gonna buy it straight up, and I was like, no, I'm getting it when it's 50% off. Don't care. I'm just, you know, I'm going to be patient. So let's see. This should be dry. You see now? Now that it's dry, it comes out a lot more. See? It just gives it a really cool touch, and yeah, I like that. Okay. It won't stay glued down. Figure out something else. But there's that. And this is just like something I have for Christmas. I never finished it. Just some painting papers to collage on. There's something else down here I'm looking for. I'm finished. I need to do a belly band, because every one of my journals had belly bands in it. Here's a little envelope. But I haven't made a belly band for this journal yet. So, oops, is it still wet? It felt like it was. Just gotta put it back over here. So, this can be a belly band if I wanted it to be. And I don't have one, and I've always put belly bands in my stuff. Which is just, it's just a strip of paper of some sort. Doesn't have to be like this, could be solid. That goes in the center of a page where you can tuck something behind it. So, we're going to do that. I will cut it off about right there. Where is my... right here. Okay. So, get my scissors. Like Creative Chaos. I'll use this little strip for something else some other time. But all you gotta do is put glue up here and down here, and just stick it here. I said I'm gonna use the fabric tack. You could use this, Julie, for your blankets and stuff too. so that way it can be tacked together so that before you sew it. But the only thing is that you got to make sure that it's dry before you put it through your sewing machine. If not, it will like get stuck on your it'll get stuck on your needle. So find the center-ish of the page and push down on both sides. And there's a little seeping out, which is fine. You can just wipe it up. Alright, so there we go. There's that done. Easy, easy. So, now, only thing that we're left with now, I think, is waiting for this to dry. This is pretty wet, actually. If I had my hair dryer, I would dry it, but I don't. So, let me think. I think that this needs some brown or something that's gonna age it up a little bit because it looks too bright. No, it would not be good. That would not. Yeah, you would be pretty sad. Let's see. So, and it even has Distress Sprayer or Mister. Okay, this is just a you'd think that this is just a spray bottle, but actually it's designed to be able to spray in different ways. If you like, that's a mist, and then the other is like a more straight out spray, and it makes a difference of how you do it. It will give different appearances and stuff. So what we're going to do, even though this isn't completely dry, but it's dry enough, we're going to put some brown on here. And you know, I might pull out my gold because I see it right there. You know how I am about golds. I like gold, Austin Powers. Just looking at that. Let's see. But for this technique, it kind of looks like coffee, doesn't it? Just blotting it here and there, just to kind of give it an effect. If I wanted more, then I could add more. I even have black too. Just add more water so it goes further. So I want some more on this side because it's missing. Ooh, that's gonna look cool. See? Because it's gonna look like it dripped. So we're gonna leave that. Let that dry. I'm not gonna touch it because I like the way it looks, and I don't want that to mess up. So. Alright, so is there anything else I need to do? Okay. I realized that I need to punch a hole here. Or not a hole, but what you do, you can't see, but what I'm gonna do is put this hole punch in here, and I'm gonna put like a thumb hole in here so that you can tell that it's a pocket, right? So now, you see, so now it's easier to get something in and out. Thank you. It's just a bag. Just a brown paper bag. And I think that, where's the other one that I had showed you that had the mushroom on it? I think that will fit in here. See? I think it will fit in there. Yeah, it's a perfect fit. Go figure. So I have all this stuff over here. You guys are gonna be like, holy shit. Why don't I sleep? I wonder why. See, that looks pretty because it's got the blue. So that'll go in there. Alright, cool. I wonder if I want to keep that in there or not, because... And this will go in a bigger one. Because this is way too tall for this. And it makes me sad. I can't use it even though I want to. Because it goes to this theme perfectly. And this is what's so good about having multiple things ready. You see how this kind of goes better with this style than this does? Because I don't have anything else that has this kind of paper in it. This was in another journal. This is cool, but like I don't have anything else that coordinates really with that. So I would much rather have that in there. And it's a little bit too tall, just fine. I could trim it off, which I think I'm going to do. And I could, I'm going to trim this off real quick. Perfectly straight, as we all know. Not. But I'm going to snip off that edge, turn it around. You could save that edge and then put it, you know, make sure that they're perfectly the same size. This probably needs to be glued down a little bit better, because if you don't, then it'll be hung on the pocket and then it will rip off. And it's just a coffee dye dolly. This is a it was actually a cluster I made, and then I just stuck it on this. I'm trying to think, what was this originally? I don't even know. Probably junk mail or something of some type. Alright, so there we go. There's that. And I like to have something small. That seems like that's good. So there's that. Alright, so that's better. Okay. There's that. I'm just flipping through to see if there's any other open spots and stuff that I didn't do anything to. That's got something on the back. Okay, we gotta stick something here. What do we got? What do we got already made here? That would work. Nope. Alright, that won't work. But something will. Something will work. Even if, you know, you have these that comes in a pack. Even something like that would work. You know, you just ink it up and you can write on the back of it. You know, that looks really cute in there actually. Let's see. So there's that. And I'll even put stencils down and ink on there, you know. Could put stickers, all kinds of stuff. She's cute. And then flip it out and very, very cute. And then it's got a journal card with a little squirrely on it. Get back in there. Get back in there. Oh, look. This is just a little scrap I had left over, and I made a little envelope. Can you really put anything in this? No, not really, but it's cute. Okay, so we need something in here. Okay, now let's stick that. Still wet, but as you can see, now that it's got brown on it, see it's coming together better to me. And once it dries, it will kind of dull down even more, which is awesome. I had this to go and this to go in the back, didn't I? Which I need to decorate the front of that too, so I'll have something cute on it. But basically, I just seen what it's gonna look like. If it was not gonna work. It should work. This should work. Okay, good. So now, even though it's a little wet, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in and decorate it and put something on it. So We'll do that really fast. She says. She says really fast. Does she mean really fast, Mr. Krabs? You feel it now, Mr. Krabs? I can go in that one. Okay, so put this over there. And now I wonder how I get a mess in my craft room so fast. You don't say. You don't say there, Sonny. Y'all, I don't know if that's gonna be too tall. It's close. It's close. Okay, where was that freaking thing? Will it go in here? No. Because it's got lace on the bottom. Does that look okay though? So we're close. We're close. Because I was wanting to finish this thing up. And then I was wanting to decorate that other thing. And we might have to get something to tie this thing closed because, good Lord. But see, it's so satisfying. I'm a weirdo. Yes, I know. But I love chunky things. Look how yummy it looks. I'm a weirdo. Shh. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Okay. Now. Where'd my mushrooms go? Nope. That don't go. We could get Birdie out though. We could get a birdie out. Or some kind of animal. No, weird. Mr. Foxy, you're too big. That's what she said. You don't look right on there. pig. It's a pig. Can't throw a dragon. He printed out wrong. He's stinking cute. I think I want a bird though. And I have things with butterflies in there, but I want a birdie. And maybe a mushroom. The bird on top, I don't know. We're gonna find one that's gonna fit. I mean, come on, that's a funny shaped one. We're all mature here. Too wide. Okay. I see you. I'd like to have them brown, but you know, I can ink around it. We can work with that. And are you sure? Do you want to go on top of the do you want to go on top of the mushrooms? Is that going to be your new home? I think so. Probably been streaming for 2.5 hours. You know, and that's what happens with crafting or gaming. Yeah, I would stream for like 6 hours and I would be like, wow, I haven't paid. Like, oh, why am I hurting? Oh shit, I haven't took medicine. You know what I'm saying? This is what you call fussy cutting. Because it's fussy. And it can be relaxing. Just like Julie likes to cuts out letters in front of the TV. You know, I cut out things from digital kits. I pay like $2, $3, sometimes even $6 for a kit, but you can print it out over and over. And that's why it's so good to invest in things like birds, butterflies, you know, things like that can be used over and over and over. And you can alter them and make them look completely different. And yeah, it's just a really good investment instead of going to I'm gonna try to make it look like he's not standing on a tree branch anymore. I'm not the best at fussy cutting, but you know, I get the job done. Let's not cut off his toe. That's what ink's for, you know? That's what ink is for, sir. Because we're not perfect. And I'm not going to sit there and stress myself out about trying to be perfect. And I'm trying to do this to have fun. You could have them like behind it or in front of it. I'm probably going to put it in front and then just ink it up so that you don't see on around his toe. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this ink real quick. I'm going to ink around this and the mushroom. And even though it's wet, it doesn't matter. It's be fun. Be fun. That way it knocks the white back that I didn't perfectly cut around this, but that's fine. I mean, you know, like I'm not trying to sell it. If I was trying to sell it, I would probably spend a lot more time and be a lot more picky about everything. So that's why I don't like to stress about it. Julie, you need to get on Tommy's butt. Y'all need to send you your mail. Say, Tommy? Where is my mail? Yeah, I get them from Etsy, yeah. Uh-huh. The printouts, I sure do. You can get them from, there's this other website. It's called Digital Collage Club. And you can get things from there. You can pay a lifetime subscription and then it's royalty-free images that you can use in any artwork that you do, and you can sell your stuff. So it's perfect for journaling, scrapbooking, things like that. I'm thinking about getting a membership to that. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet, but I've thought about it because I went on the website and wanted to like probably print out 300 or 400 different things. My husband was like, yeah, they don't let us use the printer. I'm like, they don't let us use the printer anymore. I'm like, what? I'm like, why? Why would they do such things? Okay, so that to me does not look done. It does not look finished. It looks unfinished to me, so I'm going to try to find put some blue around the edges just to kind of shadow it because I don't know, I feel like it kind of needed it. If he's home tomorrow, then I'll talk to you and I'll ask him. Okay, cool. He will be home tomorrow. He will be home tomorrow, yes. We can track him down and be like, haha. Mr. Sir, 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 sir. Who told you that you could have your tail up in the air? Get your tail up. Yeah. See, once it dries, it's kind of muted. It's more muted. So yeah, that's I know I put a lot of time and detail into things, but it's worth it to me. It really is. Now, I am wanting to put more crap on here. Of course I am. Why would I stop now? But wait. There's more. Okay, this is gelato. It's a gold. Shimmery. And you can just use your finger, and if you don't feel like something's moving enough, you just put water. Let's see. Put directly down on my mat, and then it should start moving now. There's so much crap underneath me. Hey, look! Look at it! Alright. That came out in a pack, and every time I see that, I think about them. I haven't decided I'm going to use it on, but anyway. So there we go. I'm going to fix that where that messed up too. Whoop. Now, did I want to put, hold on. This is supposed to go here. Okay. Now, does it really match? Not really. Oh. It should fit though. Come on. Come on there, sir. Get. Get in there. So, I know you can't see his face. It's fine. He's in there though. And there's nothing on the back. So, I'll probably have to throw something on the back. But it won't take just a second. And this is not done. There's something else that needs to go here. Like a flower or something. Because that does not look done. So let me see what we have here. I could put this. That looks kind of cute. Oh, shit. She looks cute. She's cute. He's playing peekaboo. Yes, he is. Just inking. Now I had this little piece of lace earlier and I couldn't find out what to do with it. Now what did I do with the lace? Julie's like, holy shit! I don't know, you'll never find it. You're probably right. I probably will never find it. I just want some texture. Hold on. There, go around. Where's the pattern? Okay, there's that. Now there's that. Cute. No. Balance. Oh, that looks stupid. That looks cute. You're mean. I'm kidding. It's okay. We got Dolly instead. Now this is going to take 2 years. So, how's it going? I will get... This is very, very hard. It's like, where's Waldo? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. And it was off the screen. I really want to use this butterfly. I might just glue it down with the plastic on the back, actually. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Good Lord. You know, I love these stickers, but in a way I don't. Okay. Okay. Crap. I need to glue this stuff down first. Why? Snowball. Hi, honey. No. That right there. It's pretty lady. butterfly. And I'm going to trim this dolly off. I understand pain with that. Yeah, I know it gets frustrating. Okay, now we need... Oh, Ariel. Oh, Ariel. Remember when I cleaned up the rest of that ink and I just put it there? Now I'm going to put it on the back of this. Yes, we are almost done. Glad I started earlier because than I usually do. Because it gave me more time to do stuff, you know. Because usually I stream later. You know, I start streaming later. So I don't know what I missed. I don't know who, you know, whatever, who streamed what, who said what about what, I don't know. And honestly, I don't care. So, next time I might, I want to, next week I want to do a mixed media canvas. Now, Sally said she wanted to watch, like, see how I did it because she really likes them. So I might practice doing one of the ones on my, like this, you know, and then go on hers and do it over there after I practice and kind of knowing exactly what direction I would go in and what all I would need, because you see how I am. I start one thing and then I'm like grabbing paint and ooh, do this, ooh, do that, you know. It would need to be more structured so that I could kind of get things done in a timely fashion. See, look, it's the same owl, but it's okay. And it's going the opposite direction, but you know what? That's fine too. And this will not glue down for some reason. It's glued down there, but it won't glue down here. I don't understand it. Why is that? I don't know if I need to get a clamp. Or what? Put a book on it, maybe? But she looks cute, like she's looking out the window. That's cool. Alright. So we got that filled up, and now we have that. I need to ink around that real quick. And pages getting glued together like always. Always happens. that over there. That's not going to stay like that, but I would like for it to. Used to have something here. Are you serious? It's not going to go in, giggity. Oh yeah, it will. There we go. I didn't show you this one. I'll show you this one real quick. Look at those birdies! And I just stuck this little this is an index card that I folded into in a little envelope. Stick it in here. Yeah, I know. I know you like butterflies and things like that. Yep. But yeah. I'll glue this down real quick right there. Just because to me it looks empty and that's what I made those for, those little strips. But usually people sew them. They'll like sew down them. But like I said, I can't sew, so there you go. We have to hide the little bunny rabbit in there. I mean, we have to put him somewhere, right? He has to have somewhere to go. So we're going to stick a little bunny rabbit somewhere. Because I like that idea. So I just stick him. In there and let him just live his best little bunny life. I like putting a little bitty details like that. And he's nowhere else in this whole thing. But he's right down here. And look at that, dude. Yep. I like that idea. Sticking little things like that. So cute. Like, what is that? Oh my god, it's a bunny rabbit. So, yeah. See, now we need something here. Which we can do real quick. We can do that. It's too big. Yep. way too big. That's too big. Giggity, 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 goo. Almost done. Now when I say almost done, I'll be probably sitting here for another hour once I turn the camera off. Because I'm just like that. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm done. Nah. Now we gotta find something to put on top of there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, sir. I mean, shut up. I mean, it fits. That's where you're going, sir. I'm pretty sure you're like that with your blankets, too. You're like, I'm pretty sure we're like that with blankets. I'm done. And then you're just like, well, maybe a little bit more here. And a little bit more there. Like, are you done, Julie? Yeah, I'm done. No, just give me 5 more minutes. I'm so bad at that. So I'll go back and work on something that I haven't worked on in like a year. And I'll add stuff. It's never done. It's never finished, man. It's like now, man, I just feel like it needs something else in the corner. Not nothing that big. A little too big. We'll go now. Perfect size. Yep, I think that's how all creative people are. I've started adding hearts and stars and other shapes on them. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yep. But now I say we're done and I find an empty pocket. Well, you know. Ah! I'm like, that's done, but that's don't have anything in it either. Wonder. That would be stinking cute if it would fit. Damn it, Bobby. Aha. I knew I had something. Oh, here's the, you know how I was talking about stenciling and stuff? That's what that is in the background. Rude. Yeet. Good Lord, this thing's getting heavy. Nom nom nom. Nom. You see what I mean? So satisfying. So we're going to tie it up. Wipe that off because I made a mess. Of course I did. Now we're going to tie this up with I saw this over here a little while ago and I knew I had enough. And I don't know what happened to the other one that had all the green on it. You know, the one that I had dyed with acrylic paint. I don't know if you remember, but oh my Lord, I found it. Holy crap. Miracles do happen. This thing's a long piece too. Did I not cut it long enough? We'll find out. So what would be best here is if you stick this underneath here. And then you wrap this around. And then you stick it underneath this thing. And go like this. Push up. Yeah. It may not be enough though. That's okay. We can just double knot it. That would be fine. Not everything has to have a bow on it. But yeah, that's basically it for now. So see, now it's not all like crazy. It kind of makes it, takes it, and makes it more contained. Yep. That's it. This should be like right here, but it's always moving. I guess I could like glue it, but then you couldn't put things in and out. Yeah. I hope you have fun with me and enjoyed hanging out with me. We've been here for like 3 hours, or I have. But yeah, I pretty much almost finished it completely. That's the back. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you for hanging out with me, Julie. Thanks, Vicky, if you're still here. Not sure if you are or not, but look what I just found. I'm gonna put on here. I'm serious. This is on the floor. It's crazy how this stuff happens. Like I said, sometimes things just happen, and you don't know why it's there. But yeah, I mean, it was just like under my foot. Some of these old stickers I had. But I'm gonna go start cleaning up a little bit. Cute, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You're gonna be a pain in the butthole to get off now. Is that how it's gonna be? That's fine. Go back and put little touches like that on there. Just like I said, it's always endless. That would look cute there too. Well, thank you. I will. I'll have a good night's sleep. I'm gonna probably I will probably watch something on YouTube or Twitch or something, and then I'll probably do that until Tom gets home. Just be sitting here working on whatever, you know. But I'm gonna get off here so I can go and make sure the kitty doesn't need anything to. I don't think he needs anything to eat or anything, but I'm gonna get up, move around, and then straighten up a little bit. But yeah, I had so much fun, and I'll come back probably maybe Sunday. Tomorrow we're gonna go out and do some things, I think. Look at that little bird. Yeah, so that's, and I'll let you know if we go out to the flea market or something. I'll call you. You'll still be here. Okay. Me too. I don't go out much, but I want to try to make myself go out tomorrow. At least to go to the grocery store. Oh, how exciting! But hey, it's something better than nothing, right? Love you, sweetheart. Bye.